Hey, hi everyone. Good evening. Hello, guys. How are you all? Let me know in the chat box that are you people excited? So today we are starting with the JavaScript Essentials Bootcamp, and this is me, Anam from LetsUpgrade, and our trainer is Ritik sir. Again, most of you must be knowing them. And let me know in the chat box that am I audible and visible clearly? Raining in Chennai. Oh, guys, am I audible? Hello, Tausif. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So, guys, this is the boot camp again for 3 days, 1 hour. Will be teaching you the basic fundamentals of JavaScript, and I will for that you will be getting a free certificate. For that, you have to mark your attendance, submit your assignment on time, and so that you will get to generate the certificate. And I will share my screen and show you like how to mark the attendance and submit the assignment. Guys, I hope my screen is visible. Give me thumbs up in the chat box that it's visible, please, guys, quickly. How are you? I'm good. I'm good, Naz. Guys, please. Why the energy is so low of today's people? Why? Yeah. Okay, Utpal. Thank you. Thank you, Vivek. So, guys, here in the chat box, sorry, in the description box, here you will get to see one link. You have to click on it, and for marking your attendance and submitting the assignment, everything is in this one link. Then you have to scroll down your page. Here you can see the mark attendance option below the schedule part. Then you have to click on that toggle for then how much you like the session. You can recommend it to your friends and let them know about essentials boot camp. I will give 10 on 10. We also do have Java and DSA program and full stack web development program. It's a paid program. And so if you are interested in any of it, then you can click on it. And if you have any feedback for us, like any improvement for us, then you are free to give us. We are here to do um, may clear it. And again, so after marking your attendance, you have to reload your page, and here you can see the progress bar. Here you can see the progress bar. The progress bar will increase day by day as you mark your attendance and submit your assignment. So for generating the certificate and the end of day 3, you just have to mark your attendance, and it should be 50% and above to generate your certificate. And also we have Java DSA program. Thank you, Sai. And also we have Java DSA program. It's a paid course, so you can go through this page link and see our USPs. We have 120 plus hours of live learning. We take 3 mock interviews, and also we try to give placements, and we complete this course within 3 months. So please have a look on it. And we have newly launched B.Tech program. It's our first batch, and we give 100% job guarantee with with 8 LPA. So guys, also please look into it. And we also have policy for this B.Tech program. If you refer it to any of your friend and he takes the admission, then you will get cash of 80,000 or MacBook Air M1. It's up to you. You want cash or you want AirBook. Hello, Naveen. Hello. So I think I have covered everything. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the chat box. And yeah, guys, your certificate will only be available if you have 50% of progress bar, and it will get you on the end of this boot camp after 7:30 of day 3. Hi, Prasad. Hi. So till then, I'm introducing to you all to the trainer. Hello, sir. Hello, Ritik, sir. Good evening.
Yes, hello everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, sir, you're audible. Just your voice is a bit low.
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
ठीक
Guys,
है,
if you
I
have
think it should
any
be
doubt,
fine
you can
in
ask.
between. ठीक है.
Sorry, sir.
Hello,
So, sir, I
hello
will leave.
everyone. ठीक है. Yeah, sir, sure, sure.
I will take a leave. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, sir.
Yes, hi everyone. Hello, hello everyone. Hello, how are you guys? Uh, yes, how are you guys? How is the Josh? How is everyone doing? How is the weather? I think today it rained in Delhi, right? If I'm not wrong. So many places there is some internet issues. I can understand that. So, chalo. Good evening. Good evening, Abhinav. Yes. Am I audible properly? Is my voice clear? Yes, it's raining. Yes, it was raining in Delhi also today. ठीक है. So, hi everyone. Rain in Chennai. Chennai is also raining, right? Chennai. Mm-hmm. ठीक है. So, how is? Acha, Gujarat is also raining. I think most parts of India it's raining today, right? I think the monsoon has come. Okay. In the meanwhile, let me share my screen. Okay, just give me a second. Cool climate, cool climate. Okay. Let me know if my screen is visible. All right. All right. Sir, हैदराबाद में नहीं हो रही है. ठीक है. हैदराबाद में नहीं हो रही, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. आप दिल्ली की बारिश एंजॉय करो. ठीक है. Not raining in Patna. Okay. Great. ठीक है. Ayush Raj says yes. ठीक है. By the way, am I audible, guys? Am I audible properly? Is my screen visible? Can anyone give me the confirmation? And also, rain in Bahadurgarh. I think Bahadurgarh it's in Haryana, right? If I'm not wrong. Bahadurgarh, right? ठीक है. Great, great. Okay, okay, okay. ठीक है. So, can I have a poll in the chat, like who all are studying JavaScript for the first time, and who all are studying JavaScript, like who have done JavaScript before than this, so that I can go accordingly with the flow. अरे शिमला में तो बर्फ पड़ रही होगी. आखिर, right? चलो ठीक है. With that being said, can I have a quick Q&A type of thing, like who are doing JS for the first time? Okay, I see Abhinash, Vivek, JP Gaming, Old City, Madhu, Monu Kumar, Shivam, Ritik. Okay. I'm learning since last 1.5 years. Utpal says that he's learning JS for 1.5 years. That is really great. I hope you must be a master of JS right now, because 1.5 is a whole lot time, right, to learn JS. I mean, I know it's a quite tricky language. It's a quite annoying language, but at the same time, it is also very very interesting, right? It's also very interesting. Okay. Okay. Done before. ठीक है. अच्छा. Who all are college students are right here, and who all are there in the first year or second year itself? Can I have a poll for that also? Who all are there in the first year itself, or second year, or maybe, or can I have a random poll, like what are you guys doing, and where are you guys from? What are you guys doing? Okay, Santosh is in second year, and also please mention your college, like where do you come from, which college are you from, so that I can have a clearly understanding that where is the audience from, right? Most of you I can see are in the first and second year itself. Okay, that's really good. Monu says second year PCA. Okay, 12th finished. Okay, okay, okay. Second year, graduating, learning just for my internship. That's really great, right? That's really great. So I always tell everyone that there is no such age to stop learning, right? I've seen people who are there in the management field, right, who have done MBAs and who are at the manager roles. They switch their roles to tech fields, right? Because again, it's rewarding, right? It's rewarding. Plus it is interesting also. Once you set field in the tech field, you'll find that it will interest you, then provided that you are good at problem solving, right? If you're good at problem solving, you'll just enjoy learning coding at each and every step. Okay. Second year diploma computer engineering, that's also great. Second year B.Tech SRM. Okay. Which SRM, Vivek? Is it Chennai or is it Haryana? I'm doing front end development job and from electronics and communication background. Okay, great. You're from EC, right? Okay. I got it. KTR Chennai. Okay. Okay. And that is SRM Chennai only, right? Okay. Recently pass out. Actually, Chandani says recently passed out. ठीक है. Binesh says 2020 passed out. Now getting training to get job in IT. Yep, I think you are the best place to learn JS and learn coding, right? If it is there, you'll surely learn it. Great. ठीक है. चलो ठीक है. I think I have a quite mix of audience, right? Some of you are अच्छा sorry about my introduction. Sorry for that. I forgot to give my introduction. I am B.Tech Masant, right? I have been in the edtech field or in the training field since last 2.5 years, and I am a full stack developer by profession, right? Plus, teaching has been my passion. It has been my hobby always since childhood. So that is why I am in front of you, right, sitting here and teaching you the essentials of JavaScript, right? And apart from that, I love to play cricket. Like I'm a good cricket fan. I also love watching cricket and playing cricket. Okay. Now don't ask me who my favorite cricketer is, right? But yeah, I'm a very good cricketer fan. And yeah, that was all a bit about myself, right? So, okay. So with that being said, we'll get going, right? So first of all, we'll see about JavaScript, right? I hope where we everyone is aware of why are we here today, right? What is the bootcamp that uh, we will be covering? What is the essential or what is the basics that we'll be covering in the 3 days? So this bootcamp will be of 3 days, right? Today, on Tuesday and on Wednesday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 6:30 to 7:30. Okay. Monu Kumar, as far as my qualifications are concerned, I have done my B.Tech from Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University, right? And my B.Tech was in computer science engineering. Okay. Chalo. Yeah, and I'm presently working as a full stack developer. Okay, at a firm. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, I was saying that yes, I will be covering JavaScript, the basis of JavaScript, right? For 3 days straight from 6:30 to 7:30. All right, and plus with that, we'll also be doing a project on day 3. It will be a small project on form validation, right? And plus with that, we'll be wrapping up with the session on day 3. I can assure you that on these 3 days, right? These 3 days you'll be gaining enough knowledge so that you can get started with your coding journey initially with JavaScript, right? You'll be able to get started with JS. You'll be able to make some projects. You'll be able to have a clear and cut idea of what and how JS works. Yeah, this I can assure you. And on day 2, on day 3, we'll be having a quiz or Kahoot session, right? It'll be there'll be some rewards also. That rewards I'll be telling you at the later end of the session, right? But for now, let's get started. Right? Enough of talking. Let's get started and let's see what JS is and what has JS has to offer us and why JS. Why do we need JS and what is the sole purpose of doing JS? Okay. So the first question that arises here is what is JS? Okay. Before anything, like before it's a scripting language and things like that, before anything, I would just like to clear that it is not a scripting language. I'll just simply that it is a programming. It is a programming language. Okay. Just like any other language, just like you have C++, you have C, you have Java, and you have Python, right? Again, JS is also a programming language. No, Monu Kumar. Okay, on day 2 and day 3. Because we do not have enough content to cover on day 1, that's why we do it on day 3 and day 2 and day 3. Okay. So, right. There are many myths about JS, right? What is JS and why is it used for? Why is it used for? Some people say that it is solely used for front-end development. It is not. Okay. You can even do data structures in JavaScript, provided you have great knowledge about each and every data structure and the logic behind it. Okay. It is a very beautiful language. Now, I would say it is not a scripting language. It is just a programming language, just like any other language. Okay. Like I would say you must have done C. Okay. If not done, you must have heard of C. You must have heard of C++. You must have heard of Java. You must have heard of Python, right? You must have heard of Python as well, and things like that. So this is just a normal programming language. And what is the programming language? If you guys are confused, I'll cover that also. Okay, what do you even mean by programming language? Right, we know that JS, C++, Java, Python are all programming language, but what are even programming languages? Why do we say them a programming language? Right. So what do you even mean by programming languages? Okay, what are programming languages? Okay, the funda is very simple here. The idea is very simple. Okay, the idea is very simple. Any programming language, okay, any programming language, I would say any language, okay, any language, be it C++, Java, C, Python, or JavaScript, okay, that accepts an input. Let me just, okay, any programming language that accepts an input, okay, that accepts an input. So if I have a language and it is accepting input, okay, let's suppose I want to calculate the sum of two variables, right? But for calculating the sum of two variables, I need those two variables. I need to read those two variables, right? So what are those? How do I read those two variables? That is with the use of accepting an input. If I'm not able to accept any input from the user, then those languages are not called programming language. Okay, and after accepting, right, it processes it. So if I say that only accepting the variables will do it, no. Let's suppose, again, a very simple and a basic example. Let's suppose I want to calculate the sum of two numbers. Okay, and let's suppose I even have accepted the input, right? I have the input with me. I have two variables now, right? Now how do I process it, right? Is my programming language capable enough of processing the input that I have given? If it is, then yes, it's a programming language. Okay, so after this, yes, after this it processes. Okay, it process. It processes, and after processing, this is the main part. After processing, it has to give you the output, right? Again, you have calculated, you have initialized, you have taken the inputs, you have processed your output, and but now the thing comes up. The thing that comes up, but what will you do with that thing? It has to come to the user as an output, right? Because if I'm a user and I'm saying to add two numbers, that is A and B, and I want the output back, right? I want 5 as the answer. If my programming language is capable enough of giving me the output as 5 or even any output, then I can call it a programming language. Okay, the final part being it gives output, or simply I'd say output. Okay, so clear funda. I think it's very simple. What is the screen is not clear. Amri, please try to increase the pixels from your end. Okay, it's fine here. Please try to see your internet connection, and please increase the video quality. Okay, it'll be fine. ठीक है, चलो. Yes, Utpal says browser understands HTML, CSS, and JS and converts any language into HTML, CSS, and JS. Yes, so browser understands everything, right? uh, Apart from React is a different concept altogether. Your browser can understand all these things. uh, I would say accepting the input, right? Or I would say, if you're talking about in JS point of view, it the browser point of view, it knows, right? It knows how to read the language, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But the point here being, if you're coding in React, okay, if you're doing something in React, then you need to convert it into the browser readable format. There's a thing called Babel, that is a whole concept altogether. Okay, but now if you see uh, Babel also at the end of the day converts it into simple, breaks out into HTML, CSS, and JS. Okay, that's so. Yes, if the question is whether your browser is able to understand JavaScript, understand HTML, understand CSS, and understand JS, the answer is yes. But if is your browser able to understand React? Is your browser able to understand JSX? No. Okay, it is not. Then it has some different concepts that we'll be covering on React Bootcamp. Okay. Okay, I have a question from Vivek. Okay, he says that sir, may I know why JS and Python are most widely used in this current era? So Vivek, the thing is, earlier on, we had a language called PHP. I don't know if you guys have heard of that or not. Okay, PHP, Ruby on Rails. We also had Angular. Okay, So what these languages were used to do, right? They did not have a single page application, right? Why are we using JavaScript? Because of a framework called React, right? React nowadays is so powerful. It is so much widely used. It is so much, I would say, optimized. Okay. Plus, it adds a cherry on the top that it supports JavaScript. Your React JS also supporting JavaScript. That is the only reason why JavaScript it's booming, right? Because it is required each and everywhere. If you are doing React, if you are doing plain vanilla JavaScript, if you are doing Node.js, right? If you are doing anything related to the JavaScript environment, it is most popular. Plus, your JavaScript is very light. Yeah, it what if I tell you it does not even require compiler to run. If JavaScript can only I'll show you, right. It can solely run on your browser. If JavaScript is such a small and a pretty language that it does not even know so that it does not even have to have a compiler to run, right. We'll be installing Node. Yeah, we'll be doing that. But what if I tell you that you can also run JavaScript without any compiler? Your browser will do it for you. Okay, that is the ease and that is the advantage of Java that we are having. And as far as Python is concerned, yeah, Python is also a very booming language. Like your whole Django framework is based on Python, so that's why Python is also improving. Okay, that is the only reason, right? Okay. With that being said, let's move ahead. So we'll come to the question answers later on. Okay, but let's see what have we got. Okay, so this is what a JavaScript is used to do. Now, let me show you a very clear cut example. Right, let me go to Amazon. Let me go to Amazon. Yes. Yeah, and now I'll tell you where are we even using JavaScript, right? Why does it so the whole page that you see, this whole page can be built on HTML and CSS. I hope most of you will agree with me. Okay. Okay. Yes, code damn code. Yes. Okay. So if I come to this website, you will see that this will mostly consist of HTML and CSS, as you can see, right? Then you might be wondering, right? Why do we need JS then? If this website is visible, if this website is looking pretty good in only HTML and CSS, then why do we even need JavaScript, right? There's a pretty obvious question that we have, right? But what if I tell you that without JavaScript, you cannot make your website functional and responsive? No, the responsive part is it can be done within CSS as well. Okay. But what if I tell you that without JavaScript, you cannot make your website functional? And if your website is not functional, it is good for nothing. Hard truth. But if your website is not functional, it is good for nothing. I'll show you. Let's suppose I want to search something. Okay, this is a normal input field you can make, right? I hope you guys have a decent knowledge about HTML and CSS, right? Now, what if I want a particular result as per my understanding, right? What if I want a particular result as per my understanding? Now, how will I do that? Let's suppose I am searching for an iPhone. I want to purchase an iPhone and I want to gift it to you guys. Let's suppose, okay? I want to purchase an iPhone. Let's suppose 13. Okay. Now, if I press enter, I will see all the results which are related to my search queries, right? As simple as that. But how am I getting this data? How am I making sure that whenever I'll type iPhone 13 and whenever I'll press enter, this page should load up? How will I make sure? This whole logic that you have, right? The user is typing, it is fetching the data from the backend, it is showing me in front of you guys. How it is possible? You cannot do it using normal HTML and CSS, right? It has some logic. Whatever you're typing, you're getting the result based on your typing, not randomly. So this logic, this responsiveness, or this, I would say, functionality, this interactivity that you have it using JavaScript. If your website was not interactive, if your website was not functional, I would not be able to fetch the details, and this website was good for nothing. If the website was not be functional, you'll not be able to explore the website, you'll not be able to interact with the website. Okay. Similarly, let's suppose I have some filters also. Let's suppose I only want the brand to be, let's suppose, Samsung, right? If I do Samsung, all the Samsung mobiles will come in front of me, right? Then how is it processing the data? Like, how is it coming? And if I do Apple also, then all the phones related to Samsung and Apple will show up. ठीक है. So this is the beauty of JavaScript, right? It will provide logic to the website. It will tell you that on which click, on which entry by the user, what all things should be loaded up. ठीक है, as simple as that. I hope I hope it's clear, right? I hope why do we use JavaScript is clear to you, right? So if I tell you why do we use why JavaScript, why JavaScript, okay? Why do we use JavaScript? First of all, first reason is it adds interactivity to your website. It will add interactivity to your website. The second point here being is it will make your website responsive. Responsive as in, if I'm a user, I'm asking it to respond, and it is responding, right? Responsive, not the CSS responsive, right? This is another responsiveness that I'm talking about. Okay. Now, third point here being is it will add functionality. It will add functionality to your website. Okay, it will add functionality to your website. Responsive, RESPONSIV. Okay, all the, it has much more than that. But if I were to see it in a nutshell, that is all JS will do. Okay, that is the sole purpose of JavaScript. That is all JavaScript is there for. As simple as that. Yeah, I hope it's clear. Any doubts still here? Please let me know. Any doubts we have? Why do we need JavaScript? What is JavaScript? What is the programming language, right? What does JavaScript do? Any doubts here? Do let me know. If there are doubts, type no. If there are doubts, sorry, what am I saying? If there are no doubts, then type yes. Otherwise, please let me know your doubt. I'll be more than happy to clear it out, right? Please. Okay. I says no. What about others? No doubts. What about others, guys? Well, no. What about others? So the quiz, yeah. So the quiz will be happening on day 2 and day 3, not now, right? On day 2 and day 3, there will be a quiz, and there'll be awesome rewarding prizes for that. So please make sure that you are watching the lectures from initially, because whatever we cover on day 1 and day 2 will be asked on day 2 quiz. So please make sure that it is there. Okay. No sir, all clear. No sir, no sir, no sir. Browser cannot understand JS. No browser. So like if I come here, so see, can your JS browser understand JS? So see the answer, right? The browser understands JS by using a JavaScript engine. So we all have that, right? We all have that process involved. I'm not wanting to go into depth of that because it is very, very, very core. But for now, it's just that your browser can understand JS, but your React, in React, we use a thing called as JSX. That is JavaScript plus XML. That your browser cannot understand. And for that, we need Babel to convert, right? But for now, we are doing JS, and your browser can understand JS very clearly. Okay, as simple as that. All right. Any doubts? So I am receiving a very I think all of it is clear, right? No sir, no sir, no no. So do we need any prior knowledge of Java to learn JavaScript? Absolutely not. So a very 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 important I would say a myth, right? A very misconception that is there. That is JS and JavaScript and Java are same, right? Are they same? Are Java and JavaScript are same? Are they same? Anyone? Let me know. No. Okay. If I were to say that Java, right, and JavaScript are poles apart. Okay, they are poles apart. That means that your JavaScript is not related is not related to Java. I think there was it's a very very uh, funny example said by Monu Kumar, right? He says same as apple and pineapple, right? Same as you have apple and pineapple, the same way you have Java and JavaScript. That means they are not at all related. You cannot even like compare Java and JavaScript. That is the thing that I'm telling you, right? It is poles apart, very poles apart. Okay, okay. They might perform same things, right? They might solve the same issue, but they are used very differently. No, not like that. Okay. So if anyone says that, are you aware of Java and JavaScript, right? So if anyone says that, do we require any prerequisite knowledge before learning? Uh, do we require any prerequisite knowledge of Java before learning JavaScript? Absolutely not, because they are not related. Okay. Yes, same as apple and pineapple. Exactly. Yes. I'll be coming to VS Code. Don't worry. Okay. Chalo. And we'll be, yeah. Okay. So that was it, right? No, damn code. I'll just show you. Please be patient, right? We'll have it. Chalo. Okay. Now, so we told you, right, what is JSS made of and why do we need JavaScript, right? So now the thing comes up, right? How do we run JavaScript? Okay. How do we run JavaScript? Okay. Now, there are two ways. Okay. There are two ways. Now, okay, there are two ways. The first way is by installing a node. Okay. Node.js is a JavaScript framework, right? I'll tell you what is Node and how do we install it. The second way is the browser way that I told you. Okay. First, we'll see how do we run JavaScript in browser. Okay. I'll quickly come to my browser. Okay. And I'll quickly open inspect tools. How do we open inspect tools? I'll just click on. I'll just do a right click and I'll click on inspect and I will click on inspect. Okay. Now, after clicking on inspect, I'll have these options. You have an inspector, you have a console, you have a debugger, you have a network, you have a style editor, performance, memory, storage, accessibility, applications. There are tons of things. Okay, but please ignore all of them. Please ignore all of them. We'll be just directly coming to the console part. We'll be just directly coming to the console part. Now, let's suppose I am declaring a variable. Now, for those of you who are not sure how to declare a variable, we have that planned, right? We will be covering it, but for now, I'm just showing you an example that how do we run JavaScript in browser. Let's suppose we have var a equals to 10. Okay, and I want to print this, right? I want to console.log. So console.log, if you're not aware of, console.log is used to print anything in JavaScript. It is used to print statements, right? We'll be covering printing and how to take input. Okay, but see. Okay, so I have declared a variable var a equals to 10. Now, if I do console.log a, or let me do alert a instead of that. So alert will give me the what do you say, answer in the form of an alert. Okay, so just give me a second. Unexpected. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Okay, now see. Now if I click enter, okay, I receive a 10 here. Okay, so this is an alert box right here. It is showing me an alert, just like you have an alert on your phones, on your mobile phones, right? Okay, so let me just increase the font a bit. Uh, Not this form. Let me just increase the font. Just give me a second. Yeah, I think now it should be visible. Okay. So yes, let me open the inspect panel again. So let me print again and let me alert. Okay. So here you see that I have moved alert. So your camera hides. How is my camera hiding? Okay, just give me a second. How do I move my camera? Chalo, okay. Let me open it into the side. And now is it visible? Now it should be visible, right? Please move. Okay. So now as soon as I press enter, I see an alert here. Okay. What is an alert? It is just so we have it covered, right? We will be going in depth of that. But for now, alert is just an alert box, just like you have it on your mobile phones. Okay. You receive an alert message here. Okay. The whole point of doing this is to tell you that your JavaScript can run on your browser. This is what exactly it is doing. I do not have any compiler here. do not have anything. It's just my plain browser which is running my JavaScript code. Like, again, it has a JS engine to it. It has much more. It has many more things that is all related to operating system. We are not going into depth of that. We are just here for JavaScript. Point being is JavaScript can run solely on this. Now, the second option is Node.js. Okay, so if we are coding, right, so what if we are coding in JavaScript? Okay, if we are coding in JavaScript and we are coding in VS Code, okay, for VS Code we will, we will not be able to what do you say, if I come to VS Code, right, if I come here and I want to run some code, so I cannot go to browser each and every time again and run it on my browser, right? For that I need an inbuilt thing that can run my JavaScript code on my browser, right? And that is the thing that we are having. Okay, so uh, let me just go here, okay, and just type Node.js. Just type on Node.js download. Okay, just type Node.js download. Okay, so this is the thing link that will appear here. Click on Node.js, click on download this link. Okay, and as per your machines, whether you're having a Windows machine, whether you're having a Mac machine, whether you're having a Linux based thing, okay, you can download all the files here. Let's suppose I'm using a Windows machine. So what I think most of you will be having a 64-bit Windows machine, right? If you have very old PC, very old laptops, it might be 32-bit, but I think majority of you will be having 64 bits. Yeah. So if you're having Windows, please click on any of these links and please download it. Please download Node.js. If you're having Mac, please use this link and download it. If you're having Linux, please use this link and download it. It's up to you. Whichever link you want to, you can do it. Okay. So I'm giving you 2 minutes to download this. I'm attaching this link in maybe in the chat box. I think if the team is there, they will send you in the chat box, but you can also go to this browser. You can also go here and you can also go to this website, that is Node.js download. The first link that will appear, you click on that and download your Node.js compiler. Okay, and please make it quick. We only have 2 minutes for that. Yeah, you already have the link in the description. Please make sure that you're downloading it, clicking on that link, and please download it on your machines. Already downloaded. That's really great. Okay, let's wait for the others as well. Sir, in last bootcamp, you use Node. Can you use browser console in this bootcamp? So, we'll see. The whole purpose of the whole reason of using Node here is that it gives me it gives me convenience, right? Let's suppose I'm writing any code here. I cannot copy, cut the whole code and paste it in the browser. It will be really hectic, right? That is why we have Node.js. Okay. So, the whole reason is that it gives me convenient. And if you are also developing code, right? If you're writing code, if you're using Node.js, then you will always prefer Node.js to use. Okay, that is it. Node.js is used for what? So Node.js in this bootcamp, it is just used for running your JavaScript code. That's it. It is again a backend JavaScript engine, right? JavaScript, let's say, environment, right? You don't need to focus on any of that, but you just need to know that for running your JavaScript code, you need Node.js. All right, okay. How to run in mobile? I don't think you can run it on mobile, right? Try to open it in the browser and try to request a desktop site. There you have to go on to inspect, and then you can run your code. All right. So, okay. Has everyone downloaded Node.js? Has everyone downloaded Node.js, guys? Come on, make it quick. Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. Okay, I have received multiple yeses. What about others? Okay. For those who have not, please make sure that you download it. The link is already given in the chat box. Okay, it is there, and please make sure that you are downloading it, because if you don't download that, it will not be able. You'll not be able to run your JavaScript code. Okay. Chalo. Now, with that, if you have downloaded your JavaScript, if you have downloaded your Node, just come to VS Code. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me just delete all the files from here. Or let me do one thing. Let me just make this. Let me just edit this file only. Okay. this one. Okay. Now, so how do you download Node.js? Sorry, how do you make a JavaScript file? Okay. Similarly, say, as you know that for making an HTML file, you have an extension called .html. For making a CSS file, you have an extension called .css. Similarly, for making a JS file, you have an extension called that is called .js. So let me delete it all over again. Let me make a new file. So how do we make a new file? Click on this icon, new file. Okay. Now type the name of the file. Let's suppose I want to make it as index, and then type in index dot. What is the extension for JavaScript? It is .js. Now if I type in .js, I'll see that this thing has come up here. Okay, as simple as that. So how do we do it? We type in the name of the file and then .js. Okay. So let's suppose I am making any program. Before that, if you have downloaded Node.js, just quickly come to your terminal. So what is a terminal? It is used for coding in command line. There's a shortcut for that. That is Control+J. Okay. Then if you there is another option. If you want and click on terminal, click on new terminal, it will open up. Or if you want to apply a shortcut, it is Control+J for Windows and Command+J for Mac. Okay. It is not that easy to download Node.js. Guru, it is very easy, right? You just have to click on that link, accept all permissions, and then that's it. You're good to go. Okay. Chalo. Ab. To make sure, right, to be sure that you have successfully installed a Node.js compiler, just type in this command. Type in node-v. If you click on enter, this will give you the version. If you click on enter, this will give you the version of your node. So that will make sure that you have successfully downloaded Node.js. If this option was not there, or if you get any errors or things like that, then that means you have not correctly installed Node.js. But if your error, you have this version, right? In mine, it is version 16.15.0. It might be different in yours. You might have a latest version if you have downloaded it just now. I have a most probably have an older version of it. Okay, but that should not create an issue here. So if you type in node-v, it will give you the exact version of your JS, version of your node. Okay. Now, how do we run? Right, there's a specific command for this. So let's suppose I make another variable. Let's suppose I make var a equals to 10. Okay. Now, if I do console, I make another variable. Let's suppose var b equals to let's suppose 20. Now I do console.log. So console.log is used for printing. I hope everyone knows it by now. Console.log is used to print, just like you have a cout in C++, printf in C, and you have what you say system.out.print in Java. Similarly, you have console.log in JavaScript. Let's suppose I am making another variable, that is var c, that is the sum of a plus b, and I'm just trying to print the sum of both the numbers. So I'll quickly come here. Okay, now focus on the command. Okay, I'm using the command, and first of all I'm using the file name. First of all I'm using the keyword called node. I type in node and I type in the file name. What is the file name in this case? It is index. And as soon as I do here, as soon as I press enter, I will see the output. In this case, it is 10 plus 20, that is 30. Okay, so again, I'm repeating, how do we run it? We simply have a keyword called node, then we have a name of the file. And after that, we will be able to, if we press enter, we will be able to run the JS code. Now, this code is the second way to do it. What was the first way? The first way was the browser. This is the second way. This is the way using Node.js. Okay. How do we run it while using Node.js? Firstly, install Node.js. Okay, check the version. If it is installed or not, then type in node keyword and then type the name of your file. As soon as you type your name of the file, you will see an option of you'll see an output here. Okay. Semicolon, yes. Again, so one more important concept. Okay. We do not, if you are using semicolon and if you are not using semicolon, your JS code will work. So let's suppose if I don't use any semicolon here. Okay. So if you are doing in C++, it will definitely give you an error. Okay. I hope most of you will agree with me in this part. But JavaScript is such a beautiful language that it will not give you any error. If I again run it, it will run absolutely fine, because the compiler, the Node.js that I have installed, or the if I'm using it in browser, right? We have a whole JS engine. That JS engine will automatically be applied, will automatically apply semicolons or any missing statements that are there automatically, but only till some extent. JS is the, yes, as correctly said by Utpal, JS is the most forgiving, most forgiving language. It will forgive you if you are not using it properly, but only to some extent. Yeah, it should not be like that. I have not even declared var b and I'm using var b. Now if I do, it like this, now just give me a second. Uh, ठीक है, it will not be like this, that I'm not even declaring C and I'm trying to print it. If I come in this case, it will give me an error. Yeah, it will say that C is not defined, not till this extent. But if there are some minor mistakes, there are some syntax there are some semicolon missing, or there are some things like you have not used properly, right? Then it will give you an error. Yes, if you are using two dots, that means you have explicitly writing wrong code, right? Then it will give you an error. But if you are doing something explicitly, like if you're doing something by mistake, you're not adding semicolons and you're not what do you say, you're not creating proper functions, then it will work, because it is the most forgiving language. Okay, so you must be wondering, right? What is this var? What is this var here? So this var is a contain. This var is a variable. So with that, what do you mean by variables? What is a variable? What is a variable? And anyone? What do you mean by variable? What is a variable? A variable. Anyone can let me know what is a, what do you mean by variable? Yes. Yes, Vivek. Yes, Ananja. Yes. Okay. So a variable is just a container. Variable is just a container used for storing information. Used for storing information. Okay. In JS for a variable we use, so you have you have character, you have a float, double, and all these languages, but in JavaScript you only have three things. That is var, you have a const, and you have a letter. Yes. Okay. You have three things: var, let, and a const. Okay. So just ignore these two for now. Okay. These two we might not be using in this bootcamp. We only will be using var. Okay. So if you declare anything using var, right? If you have, so that's what I did, right? This is a var, and it will directly give you whatever. So let's suppose you are declaring a var with an integer, sorry, a character. Let's suppose I'm declaring it with my name. So it will automatically take a shape of the character. Okay. Ultimate football, I'll come to that later on. Okay. And do not want to confuse you guys here, so that's why I'm not focusing on it. Okay. So what if I do it var b equals to any character? So it will automatically take the form of a character. You do not have an integer. You do not have a character. Okay. You do not even have a double. Okay. You do not have a float. You do not have all these things, right? You do not have all these, because only reason is JavaScript is a loosely typed language, right? What is a loosely typed language? That it will, the variables that are there, it will automatically take the shape of whatever you are assigning it to be. This is a number, so in this case it will behave as an integer. This is a character, so in this case it will behave like a character. As simple as that. And you can also even initialize variable with arrays, right? Your variable can store arrays as well. So we'll be covering arrays and objects in the later part of the section, but for now this is what you have it. Okay, I hope the funda is very clear to you. Acha, in the meanwhile, let me just give you a brief overview how to mark your attendance and how do you, right? What are the courses? So for marking the attendance, let's go on to this website, LetsUpgrade.in. It is, the link is the link is already there in the chat box, right? You have to first sign in, okay, with your Gmail IDs and things like that. So I'm signing it with my Google account. You can also sign in. And after signing in, you have to enroll. Okay, so you all land up onto this UI. If you scroll down, you will have this essential bootcamp, right? JavaScript essential bootcamp. Okay. Yes, you will get the certificates. Okay, that's The only thing that I'm telling you, how do you mark the attendance, and after marking the attendance, you'll be getting the certificates. So we first have to enroll now. How do you enroll? Just click on this JavaScript bootcamp. Just click on enroll now. Okay, you land up onto this UI, right? This is the landing page that you have. Now click on enroll now. Again, click on enroll now. Now you will see a pop-up. Yep, this is congratulations, you are enrolled in the JS Programming Essentials. Okay, now after this, go on to my programs. Go on to my programs and go on to JavaScript Programming Essential Bootcamp. No, Vivek, apart from var, let and const, you do not have anything. You only have var, let and const. Okay. So today is day one. Today is day one. So there's an option here to mark the attendance, right? Fill in some basic details, right? And they have two courses, Java DSA and full stack. I'll be covering what are these two courses. For let's suppose for now I do full stack, and any feedbacks, if I'll type in nothing for now, and I'll submit the attendance. Okay. Now you see a progress bar here. Okay. Remember, you'll be always be eligible for certificates if this progress bar crosses more than 50%. If this is more than 50%, then only you'll be able for certificates. If I refresh, I've marked my today's attendance, so I get it as 33.33%. Okay. So as the courses are concerned, so we currently have two ongoing courses. One is Java DSA and one is C++, right? If you see the more details in it, so how is a normal course different from a boot camp? So this course will cover in-depth knowledge, right? It will cover DSA. It will cover in-depth knowledge of DSA for 3 months, right? It would be a 120 plus hours of live learning, 3 mock interviews, and the most important part, you will get placement assurity. You will get within 180 days of the completion of the program, you will be placed, right? You do not need to take care of the placement part of it. That will be taken care by the LetsUpgrade team, right? You can just go through that. And the fees for that, you might be wondering what is the fees for that. The fees for that is 5,900. Again, it's a paid code, right? It's obviously it will be a paid course. Okay. So and the most important thing, today we'll be having quiz on day 2 and day 3, and whosoever comes first in that quiz will get this course absolutely for free, and whosoever is coming second will get rupees 3,000 off, and whosoever is coming third will get rupees 1,000 off. Okay, if time allows us, we'll play a quiz, right? So this is all about the bootcamp, and similarly they also we also have a C++ bootcamp. Okay, C++ bootcamp. You can also explore that. Okay, and you can also get in touch with the team if you have any queries, right? And similarly, for those of you who are wanting to pursue a B.Tech, who are looking for any colleges, or who are still in the 12th grade, or who have some cousins or friends who are wanting to pursue the college, okay, there is a B.Tech program that we're offering. So the link is there in the description box. If I come to YouTube, if I search LetsUpgrade, if I search LetsUpgrade, okay. Now see here, this is the live that we are having. Okay. Go to the description box. Okay. This is a B.Tech program, right? This is a B.Tech program. And how is this B.Tech program normal from is different from other B.Tech programs that we have? The difference lies that this program will help you to get a guaranteed internship in your final year. Plus, we also guarantee a minimum of 8 LPA package. If you are so whenever you graduate, obviously after 4 years, you will be assured about the placement. You do not need to worry, and that too with a package of 8 LPA and above. As simple as that. Okay. And if you can explore more details, right? You can explore more details, and if you think that you can refer someone who you have someone who in your knowledge who wants to pursue B.Tech, okay, there's also a link in the description box that says refer B.Tech programs. So if you click on refer B.Tech programs, it will land up onto this page. If anyone by your referral link gets enrolled into this B.Tech program, you can get you not can you will definitely you will get a MacBook M Air 1 or rupees 80,000 in cash. I mean, obviously, who doesn't love cash, right? You'll get straight away rupees 80,000. Okay. So if you know someone who is wanting to pursue B.Tech, right, who is wanting to start his coding journey and want to get in the tech field, please make sure that you are sharing this message, sharing this link to all of your friends. The link is there in the description box, right? And also, apart from that, if you are thinking that you want to do it, you are self want to do it, you can refer to this course. You can ask any questions with the team. If you have, the team will definitely get back to you, right? As simple as that. All right. Anything else? Any doubts you have till now? Anything you want to ask? And so the so I'll do that. The quiz will be on day 2 and day 3. Please make sure that you are attending the quiz if you want to get it for free. Plus, on day 2 and day 3, you'll be also having assignments, right? Assignments, you need to make sure that you're doing the assignments in order to get the certificate. Sir, will there be another boot camp after this for intermediate and advanced level JavaScript? Ultimate Football, if you want to pursue advanced JavaScript, right? If you want to make good projects, because in bootcamp we do not have much time that we cover each and everything, right? If you are really interested in that, you can explore this full stack web development program, right? They will cover each and every part in depth in advanced part, right? And in intermediate part. So you can definitely enroll through, right, in this program. But if you have any specific doubt, you can let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out in the chat box, right? Because most of the uh, students that are joining here, they are coming from the first or the second year itself. If I talk about most advanced things and the most complicated things, they might get confused, and I do not want to confuse them all, right? So that is the only thing that I will be focusing on. And if there is any sessions, any boot camp that is on intermediate and that is advanced science, you can the team will let you know. You can approach the team and they'll be more than happy to let you know about the advanced boot camps. One more doubt, is full stack development or data science? I didn't get your question. What do you mean? One more doubt, is full stack development better? Acha, is full stack development better or data science? See, I do not have any fixed answer to that, right? In fact, anyone will not have any fixed answer to that. It really depends on your interest, whether you want to make websites, whether you want to be a front end developer, back end developer, make websites, make amazing things, or you want to be in the data analytics field. You want to organize the data, you want to clean the data, you want to play with the data. For data analytics, if you are good in maths, if you are good in aptitude, then might be that data science is for you. But if you think that you're not good in aptitude, you're not good in math, because data science is a very math heavy field, right? It will require math and it will require each and every concept of mathematics, because again, you're playing with the data, right? And what is data? It's numbers, and wherever there are numbers, there is mathematics involved. If you think that you'll be able to focus more on this thing, you can go for it. Salary, it depends on your skills, right? I have seen people who are full stack developers earning up to 50-60 lakhs per annum, right? And I have seen people who are there in the full stack field earning 6 to 7 LPA. That depends on your experience plus your skills, but more or less both are same. Which is the current domain which wants more focus in? Obviously, if I talk about the job prospects, if I talk about the opportunities, I would be more partial to front end. I'll be more partial to back end, full stack development, because development has the most opportunities and the most number of jobs. It's not like that data science does not have it. If it does have it, but if I talk about the comparison ratio, then full stack development might have an edge over data science as compared to job opportunities and things like that. If you're good, then you can explore. Yes, then you can. Okay, chalo. With that being said, let's wind up the session, right? If you have any doubts, you can let us know. Any doubts regarding the technical part, you can let me know. Tomorrow we'll be allocating 5 minutes for the doubt session. If you have anything, you can let us know. If you have any non-technical doubts, the team, you can get back to the team. They'll surely be able to revert back to you, right? They will be reverting to you, and you'll clear each and everything, right? So you're not stuck in between, right? So with that being said, that was all for today. I hope you really enjoyed the session. We'll be meeting tomorrow at the same time. Please make sure to join in time, right? We'll play a quiz, right? Please make sure that you are available. With that being said, let's wind up, right? Let's wind up and we'll see each other tomorrow. All right. Chalo. With that being said, I'll take your leave and we'll see each other tomorrow. Chalo. Bye. Bye. Everyone.
Hey, hi everyone. So my name is Sai Kiran and I'm the founder and CEO of LetsUpgrade, and I'm having some amazing news for every one of you. LetsUpgrade, in collaboration with IT and Skills University, is launching the first B.Tech CSE program that we love to share with you all guys. 6 features. Number 1, 100% job guarantee to all the students joining this particular program with minimum 8 LPA. Number 2, 1-year paid internship in product/MNC companies. Number 3, taught by real developers working in the industry in top companies. Number 4, amazing campus, a campus which is like WeWork in Mumbai that we are building for you all guys. Number 5, build lots of projects which are like real world applications, highly scalable applications from Hotstar to Zoom to your own Zomato. Number 6, you are gonna love the community collaborations that we guys have done. We are collaborating with 13 plus tech communities to give you the same environment what IITs and NITs have. Meet lots of industry people, participate in hackathons and meetups to understand what is running in the industry. These are the 6 features which we have. You can check out the program on our website, that is isu.ac.in. Check out B.Tech there, you will find it. That's it guys, bye bye.